say you are entering data into the form. Let's say ID, then name, then percentage, and click on save. Oops! You are getting an error and it is saying that the value 67p cannot be converted into a number. What is the meaning of that? How to solve this error? When error is generated runtime. Hi, this is Krupali from Knowhow Academy. So let's start with me. So let me tell you what you are going to see in this video. In this video, you are going to understand about the types of error in Power App. So let me explain you. So let me go to click on edit, close this, another tab, and wait once the Power App is loaded. Now see, there are two types of error are there in Power App. First one is a syntax error and the second one is logical error. Now what is the meaning of syntax error? Let me explain you with the example. Let's say you write something on the onSelect property, or let's say we are going to see the text property here, and let's say when I was modifying the data, save, and see, I cannot see it, and here the red cross mark is there. Now what is the meaning of that? When you click on that, click on this, you are getting a red color line below the text. Now what it is indicating? Red color is indicating that there is a syntax error. You do not write code perfectly as per the syntax or as per the rule of writing. So what mistake I did? I start the double quotation, write my text, and I forget to complete the bracket. Sorry, not bracket, but double quotation. So now when I complete it, red color line automatically go. So see that when I remove it, you can see that red color line come. So what is the meaning of that? That is called syntax error. So syntax error can be solved before running the app. But what is the meaning of logical error? Logical error means when you are developing an app, there is no error. But when you are entering data into the app and because of whatever value user entered, Power App generate an error. So that is called a logical error. So let's see how to solve the logical error. As you see that when I try to save the data, Power App is showing an error. That is red color notification, you get it. So how to check in which step Power App generate an error? So there is one facility in Power App. That facility is called monitor your Power App. So how to monitor your Power App? Monitor is a kind of debug facility which is provided by Microsoft in Microsoft Power App. So to do that, first of all, you need to make sure that you need to publish your app. So let me publish it, and before publish, make sure there is no syntax error. So publish the app. Okay, so publish app is done. Then let me go back, and here you need to click on three dots. If you are not able to see this, you need to go to the app section, and here you will able to see your all app. So you need to click on these three dots, and here you need to click on edits, and you need to click on details, and then you need to select the monitor option. So monitor option is available under the detail. So click on monitor. Once you click on monitor, here you will see this type of screen. It will show the step-by-step execution of your Power App. Okay, so here there is a button called play published app. So you need to click on that. So once you click on that app, it is asking for that whether you want to publish the latest version or whether you want to use the latest version. So I need to refresh it. Okay, now here you are getting some information that you are connecting to a monitor debug session. Those in the session will be event generated by the app and include any data. And this is available only for the developer. User cannot debug or monitor the app. So let me close the app. And here, once you are debug or monitor your app, this symbol you will able to see in Power App. When you normally run the app, this symbol was not there. Okay, so let me click on before clicking on, let me write a code. So let's say 23, and when I'm entering a percentage, by mistake I press some key, and when I click on save, I get an error. The value 34p cannot be converted to a number. Now what is the meaning of that? So let me see the data first which we are using. Okay, so I created a table in a Dataverse. The name of the table is student. Okay, now this student table contain three things: ID, and let me show you the name and percentage of the student. Also one column is there. Okay, and here the data type of ID is text, name is text, and percentage data type is number, or you can say it's a decimal. But when I try to enter the data, I accidentally write some number and then I write p. So when power app try to enter data into this table, this column will not accept the data and generate an error, and it throw the error and tell the power app that I cannot insert this data. So power app display the error. Okay, so how to see that? So when you are running your app in a monitor background, in monitor you will able to see this step is generated. So you can say this is a log of your run power app. So once you run the power app, and when you click and do something, every step is recorded here. So that's why here the sign is there. Whatever you are doing, it is recorded by the monitor. Okay, and here you will see that the first step screen load, it is success, how much time it's taken, then it show the app on start, how much time it taken in milliseconds. So everything is there. Now let me just close this, and when you see here, three steps contain red color cross mark. Now what is the meaning of that? So when you click this, let me just expand little bit, you will able to see the error. The value 34p cannot be converted into a number. Now what is the meaning of that? See, I told you that table accept only decimal value, but when I was entering the percentage, I write 34, but by mistake I press p. So actually 34 can be converted into a number, but p cannot be converted into a number. Okay, so that's why it's generate an error. Now if you want to see what is the meaning of that, so you need to click on this. Once you click on this, here you will see the JSON kind of screen, and here you will able to read these things. Now see here data. Now what is the error message it is returning? 34 value, 34p cannot be converted into a number. So you will get an exact idea. There is no error in button action, there is no error in on app start. Error means logical error, but there is an error in patch function, or you can say a value whenever you have written and then it try to convert 34 in p into the number, it generate an error. Now create a row is successful. Now if you see the same code which is written, patch function will use to insert data. So here when you write default, one row is created. So till now there is no error. Okay, but when it tried to convert a value, so here I have written a code value, whatever the value is there in a text box, it will convert it into a number. So here there is an error. So you can easily get to know that here in this line error is there. Okay, so here this way you can get an information that exactly where is the error in your code. Now you may have a question that this is only a small code, so I can easily identify. But let's say you have written hundreds and 200 lines of code on button click event, then it is very difficult for you to identify it which step error is occurred. So monitor will help you to find out this. Okay, so this way you can monitor your app and get exactly where there is an error and which function or which line error is generated. And apart from that, you will also get to know that how much time Power App take to load the screen, to execute the button, or to execute the code of the button, whatever you have written. So I hope you understand how to monitor your Power App. Thank you for choosing Knowhow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.